row. Pretty tame start, ready to rock. Green on the outside. Marcus Green steers home into turn one. To lead your opening corner. That car looks more comfortable already, Jake. Was impossibly tight in the first heat race. Might be the same as problems. Marcus Green pulls infield. That car doesn't feel right at all. Zach Farah inherits the race lead. It looks good out in front. The D21 starts to pull away.
Dennis Jones has been ultra aggressive, who came from the rear of the field. Man, he's on a charge. Started in P10. Now he's moved his way up to P6. So he's on the charge. As talking about charge, Jordan Charge about to go to work on the V19 as Sam Brand. Can he go the outside? Charles Hunter right behind him, the same as Phil Locke. So everybody on the move at the moment. Jordan Charge seeing how the high line is here at Avalon Raceway. The second round of heats. We're now 6 laps to go, with the leader turning into 3 and 4. Now 5 laps to go. Zach Farah in the D21 is currently the lead. Right behind him, Ben Morrison, Stanholt, Atkinson and McCaleb round out your top 5 at the moment. As we're halfway done in this one.
Farah looks good, doesn't he? Way out in front. Back to Morrison and Noonan, Daryl Atkinson. And have a look at this battle. Jordan Charge and Sammy Wren. Charge has his work cut out from him. And here comes Charles Hunter as well. 3 laps left on the lap board. Charge not able to get by Wren yet. Dennis Jones tucked tightly in front of those two as well. Zach Farah going to come up to lap traffic very soon as well. In Phil Locke, the V4. Car touches up as McCaleb and Jones slides through on the inside. Charge has a big look around the outside and clears Sammy Wren. Big pedal by Charge in the closing stages. White flag flies for the rest of the field. And Zach Farah comes to the checkers and takes out heat race number 4. Morrison crosses the line for second. Noonan through in the VA90 lane in third. Daryl Atkinson. Dennis Jones, Jordan Charge, Sammy Wren.
Welcome to the service. Close the curtains on them if they're acting like they never heard.
How good is this, ladies and gentlemen? A bit of freaks. Timmy Trumpet in the house here tonight. 10 laps on the board. Let's see how we go. The penultimate heat race here that almost finishes off for the Diggers Cup for 2021. We're green. Miller to the inside. Oh, that was a great start there from Barton. Barton gets the lead in this one out of turn 2. Let's see what Caden Brown has got. Bit of overfill going on. Unfortunately, the 21 of McCaleb almost gets ejected out of the right in turn 3 and 4. But we continue green in this one. So Caden Brown about to come up to your leader of Barton. Barton in the turn 3 and 4. Oh, just washes off a bit of speed, gets crossed up. What's Brown got now for Barton? Brown to the outside. No, doesn't quite want to make it happen. Paul Sullivan's been able to move himself up to P3. Right behind him is Sullivan. Watch out for Brett the Jet Milburn, who's moving on the outside now, currently in P5. All eyes are on the front now, ladies and gentlemen. Ken Barton, hold on. Gets crossed up once again. Opens up the door, but slams it shut. Brown still in P2. While this is all happening, Paul Solomon is currently in P3 and gaining distance. Grant Anderson, you don't have to open up the door twice for him. He'll invite himself if he needs to. Brett the Jet Milburn currently in P5, but we have a new race leader. Caden Brown takes us into turn 1 and 2. Your leader at the moment, and he's just stretching the legs. How good is this from the VA3 of Caden Brown? The Bolton Volkswagen currently has the lead. Right behind him is Barton. Barton's going to have a battle on his hands with Solomon and Anderson. But I tell you what, Liam, watch out for Grant Anderson on the outside in turn 3 and 4.
Some big movers in this heat race, Jake. Again, Grant Anderson pedals up to 3. Brett Milburn up to 4. Wow, Solomon's in field, Jake. Oh, Solomon retires in field. That's a big move. Justin Barton holds off Grant Anderson in the 11. And Brett Milburn, the Australia one, in 4. Oh, Miller nearly together. Lucky to avoid that on the back straight away, but Caden Brown looks dominant out in front. For to the line. Grant Anderson will take second. Justin Barton third.
Not a pleasant sight.
Just a fiend, mate. A fiend.
Here we go, Liam. Take us off. Final heat race of the night.
Adam Callinger and Stephen Loader on your front row. Eddie Lumber, Dan Scott, Dan Evans, and Mitch Smith. Pretty late start from Callinger to wear green. Tries to make amends up the inside, gets a little bit tight and slides up into 3. Dan Scott goes around the top. Wow, Lumber rips right up the inside of Smith. Some big moves early. Tancredi through the middle. Gets closed down by Mr. Speed. He's right up behind Noonan now. Tancredi needs to get a move on. He's tangled up behind Noonan at the tail. While your leader, Stephen Loader, is ripping away from the field. Dan Scott in second. Eddie Lumber up to 3. Adam Callinger, Mitch Smith, Dan Evans, Matthew Reid, Noonan and Tancredi. Michael needs to get a move on here. Your back-to-back winner of the 360 Diggers Cup, Michael Tancredi, held up behind Noonan. Trying to fire a shot, not able to get within passing range yet. Stephen Loader looking locked solid out in front. Back to the Tosca entry of Dan Scott. Fast Eddie Lumber. Looking good in 3. Adam Callinger, Mitchell Smith. Chris Evans transport number 44 of Dan Evans. And Matthew Reid trying to have a crack. Wow, have a look at Tancredi. Starting to get pretty aggressive at the tail. Just needs to get by the 42 of Noonan. Renee Eastham rounds out the field in the Drysdale Chaff Mills V88 for Easy Print and Victory Lane Race Gear. Stephen Loader just looks so relaxed out in front right now. Really cruisy pedal from the Magnet Towing 10, Jake.
It certainly is. The V810 of Stephen Loader about to come up on the back of the V88 of Renee Eastham. He'll just have to navigate himself through lap traffic pretty easy because he's got only one car he's got to get past and he's got a clean field right ahead of him. Daniel Scott is next in line. Eddie Lumber has put everything on the line. How good is Eddie Lumber as well? Brought on the cautions a little bit earlier on the night, but the checkers will come out for your leader, Stephen Loader. The V810 picks up the win in this one. Couple of just battling it out for the minor positions. Daniel Scott picks home second. Eddie Lumber, Adam Callinger, Mitchell.